Joe's sort of few weeks into the season. How are you feeling? I guess having a full pre-season behind you is never a bad thing, is it?
Yeah, much better. Obviously, I've missed the last two, so I myself feel much better. Still, obviously, that first phase of the season where not everyone's we're not all not going to be at our peak level, so we're building to that. So, but yeah, feeling much better than I have in recent years. So yeah.
And are you able to sort of cope, because no player ever wants to not start every single match they possibly could, but are you being able to sort of rationalise that and say, okay, sometimes I've got to be sensible here until you do feel completely 100%?
Yeah, I'd say as I've been here, I've matured a bit maybe, and sort of come to terms with that. Obviously, it's never nice to miss a game, and I feel like I am getting to the stage where I don't think that will maybe go on as much longer, but obviously that's up to the gaffer and Dave to see how I recover after games. But I feel like I'm feeling really good, and hopefully soon I'll be able to do the Saturday, Tuesday games, because I have done in the past, and I've made good strides this season into hopefully getting that done.
Yeah, because I don't think there's a City fan out there, I'm sure you're saying, it isn't desperate for you to have an injury-free season, or as injury-free as any footballer can possibly be, and that, it seems such a basic thing, isn't it? But for you, it'd be a big deal.
Yeah, I don't. For me, like last year was in the past, and it happens. It's football, and some people go through phases. Why that might be, whatever reason, everything happens for a reason. So people go through phases, and things happen. I'm just really positive, and I'm really looking forward to this season. And I don't really think about that. Like I just play every game to the best of my ability. I don't really think about getting injured or anything like that. I just feeling really good with myself at the minute.
So in terms of keys, because that central midfield is the same players have been there for a little bit of time now. It's the balance between attack and defence is always the issue there. But last year going forward, the team was great, conceded a few too many goals. How do you square that? So how do you try and improve defensively while still being just as an attacking threat?
I think it comes from the whole team. I think obviously the other night, in first half performances this season in spells, as a team, the way we've pressed and being on the front foot's been really good, and that's when we're all in sync and we're all doing it together and we're all on the same page. I thought the other night for the full game, everyone was backing each other up, everyone was behind each other, and if we can keep producing that over 90 minutes, I think we'll have a really good season, because we've got bags of talent in the squad, we've got really good players, and yeah, I think if we can keep doing that and sustain it for the full 90 minutes, we'll be a tough game for anyone.
Yeah, and I suppose it's that consistency, because even the whole game, fantastic first half, second half dropped off a little bit. If you can just maintain that level, who knows where it can take you.
Yeah, exactly, and we've done that. We had a good first half at Hull. Sunderland, we conceded, come back into it, had a strong first half, faded second half. Same at Wigan, strong first half, faded. And then the other night was good weather. That's the heat. It was 40 odd degrees a couple of times, so there's a few lads with bright red faces. But we're just looking forward to the next couple of games, and hopefully keep sustaining that for 90 minutes.
Fingers crossed that does happen. Next game is a local derby. What's your sort of experience of derbies throughout your career, from sort of youth football up to now?
Yeah, and obviously I've been brought up by derby games for me, and big games. I was Everton, Liverpool, so massive games. Even when I've been in the Championship, I've always seen Bristol, City, Cardiff on Sky, and I know how big they are. And I was unfortunate I couldn't play in them last year, but the atmosphere was unbelievable. So they'll be wanting to get one back on us this year. We're fully aware of that. But yeah, we're looking to do exactly the same as we've done the other night. It's just another game for us, but yeah, we'll all be ready and up for it.
Can you approach it as just another game, or do you have to accept that maybe it's going to be a bit louder and a bit more intense, at least to start with, in this type of match?
Yeah, obviously it's going to be a bit different. There'll be a good atmosphere, good crowd. But we've just got to keep our emotions in check, and not do anything stupid. We don't want any stupid sending offs or anything like that, but we want to go in, we want to be on the front foot, and we want to be hard but fair. So that's how we're going to be wanting to play.
And do you find it easy to sort of find that edge? Because it's very easy just to be a little bit too passive sometimes and not do what you want to do, or go over the edge, and we kind of see what happens with that.
Yeah, obviously you just got to get that right balance. You know what I mean? So, as we play every game, we wanna be on the front foot. We want to be firm. We want to be tough to beat. So that's exactly what we were doing again against Cardiff, and hopefully we get a win for our fans.
Absolutely, and just finally, I want to ask you, to get off the mark in terms of goals for City, is that something playing in the back of your mind, or you're confident it'll come as you get a run again?
Obviously, I'd like to get a goal. The lads have been on me a little bit. But yeah, obviously, I'm all about the team. I don't mind who scores or what. So, but yeah, hopefully, one drops out soon, the edge of the box, and I can catch one clean. But yeah, as I say, I'm just happy whoever scores. I just want to do my job for the team well, and if a couple of goals come, hopefully they come. But yeah, I'm just happy whoever scores, to be honest.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure they will come to you. Right?
Yeah, thank you, Tat.
What is the most intense derby you played in?
So obviously I was on loan at Barnsley, so Barnsley Leeds was a bit of a big one, the Yorkshire derby. Obviously I've been Everton, Liverpool, been around all of that, going up through the years and then going up towards the first team. And then you had when I was at Wigan, you had sort of the Wigan Prestons, all the teams up north. So I've been involved in a few derbies, and I love them, to be honest with you. I love the atmosphere. I love the bite in the game, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one on Sunday.
How do you kind of control your emotions? Does that just kind of come with experience, especially for the younger lads? I think of playing those at Conway, for example. Or would you have to give them a little message before the game? Or
No, he's shown no matter what game he's ready, and he's proved he's ready to play. I don't need to say much to him. He's good enough. He's mentally prepared enough. Like, he wouldn't be in the team if that weren't the case. So obviously he's gonna be up for it. Maybe that more coming through the academy and stuff like that. But don't really need to say much to him. He's proved he's ready and mentally ready to deal with that.
you mentioned that you quite like the bite of the derbies. It seems to be too far from a tussle in a game. Do you enjoy kind of playing that role as in, I guess, a wind-up merchant in a way? Is it part of the game?
I don't know. Not really. I just always find myself in that position, to be honest. I don't know. Like I've been brought up playing football on the streets with your mates. Like, it just happens sometimes. I really want to win. Like, that's my mentality. Like, I'd do anything to win. If that's whatever I can do to get that little 10%, 1%, 2%, I'll do it. Do you know what I mean? I just really want to win. I wouldn't go as far to say I go looking to wind people up or whatever like that. I just concentrate on my own game. But if there's a chance I can get that 1% over on someone and get a win for the team, or win an individual battle, I'll be trying to do that.
You spoke in the past about how you're one of the talkers in the dressing room about those leadership qualities. Have you always had that in your career? As maybe before you started playing football as a kid, has always been that kind of person?
Yeah, I've always been chatty. Like, I've always been willing to get my points across, and as I've gotten older, I've realised how to get your points across sometimes. I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm starting to put them in better ways, whereas when I was younger, I think I was a bit more rash with how I used to speak and how I used to come in after the game. Say we lost 90th minute game or something, I'd be a bit too emotional in how I said things. But I feel like now I'm growing up a little bit more, and I really feel like I've got I'm coming across in a better way, and how I'm saying stuff when I come into the changing rooms.
I know a lot of talk this week about VAR and championship and official. Do you have an opinion on VAR as a from a first perspective?
No, not really, to be honest. Like, obviously we've had a couple of strange decisions, but yeah, I haven't really got anything to really say on that, to be honest.
One more about Andy King and his kind of new role that he's got, the player and coach. Has that changed your kind of relationship with the player over the last? Has he given you more advice?
He done it anyway, to be honest. He was like that last year. He was always speaking, always pulling lads to the side. So he'd done that anyway. This season he's still doing it, so obviously that's why he's got that coaching role, because the year before he was doing it anyway. He was really good at it, really good at helping us, giving feedback to us. He'd stop all the midfielders, young lads, and pull us aside and just have a little chat with us on what we can work on, what we're doing good. So he's brilliant around the dressing room. Like, I couldn't speak highly enough of him, and he's absolutely top. Like, so yeah, he's brilliant for us all.
Thank you. And just one, obviously Canada's as a teammate of yours last year, but returning now the opposition. Is there ever, when you've gone back to your former clubs, you've always thought that perhaps as a point of group, perhaps with Callum, how that maybe on Saturday?
Maybe a bit different. Yeah, maybe Callum will be wanting to do a bit more, score or whatever against us, but yeah, as I say, it's up to us to just look after that and not really focus too much on the players, on the opposition. You know, every player for Cardiff's got different strengths and qualities, so you know, we'll get the clips of them, we'll see how they play like we do with every other team. We're not too focused on Callum or anyone else more than any of the other players. So yeah.